Let's talk about the Foreign Legion.
Sure.
Was the Foreign Legion, do you believe, trying to kill you?
Yes, that's why I reported it to the correct officials in government. That's what I was told, and I handed over that information to Tulsi Gabbard's office.
What's your best piece of evidence for that?
Well, it was
positive evidence.
It was told to me by somebody who is high up in the French government. I passed off that information to Tulsi Gabbard's office. I also passed it off to Trump's office, Donald Trump's office. And that's all I can tell you. I wouldn't be able to probe any evidence because I don't have the power to do that. I'm not the federal government. And I would also like to say that this becomes this other piece of what you do, which is when people say, this, I was told this, and this is the evidence that I have, and I'm willing to have that conversation and write the email to the correct government body that deals with this. Like, I can't hack into Emmanuel Macron's bank accounts and say whether or not the information.
I agree.
But then you go, well, where's your evidence? It's like, well, my evidence is that I reported it. I did the right thing that you're going to do. So if somebody calls and says, hey, Andrew, there's a viable death threat against you, and that person definitively has the rank to be able to tell you this, and you say, well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to report that to the feds. Then I go, what's your evidence? It's like, well, I got the information, and I gave the information that I got from who I got it to the right body of people. And that's what I did.
Got it. I just want to make sure. So I'm not trying to trap you. I just want to make sure I got it clear.
And that's why I say I want to know what you're doing now, because this has always been the thing. It's like, we actually can't win on the overwhelming claim. So we're just going to go and bring up everything.
All I'm going to say about this, again, maybe I'm too logical. Maybe I need to start learning to be a lot more illogical. Maybe I need to start thinking like Candace does. Be a much more fun world if I did. Folks, all I'm going to say is something's not adding up. Let's think about it. Candace says she reported it to Trump's office, to Tulsi Gabbard's office, and then later in the debate, she also, because it somehow comes up again, and she also says she reported it to Dan Bongino. Sounded almost like she reported it to Dan directly. Didn't say his office or anything. Said Dan Bongino. I'm sure the two of them know each other, so it's not out of the question that she could have also either texted or made a call to Dan, okay? And you mean none of them, zero, okay?
0.0.
Followed up with her, nobody. 3 separate government agencies she reported this to, and none of them followed up with her. Does that sound like it even remotely would be feasible or make sense? Folks, if something actually happened to Candace, God forbid, we don't want anything happening to anyone, but if something actually happened to Candace Owens after she reported it to 3 separate government agencies, do you realize what the fucking fallout of that would be? Something is very fishy about this story. That's all I'm going to say. Let's go on to the next one. Let's talk about Israel. Israel involved in the death of Charlie Kirk. Okay? Let's just roll this one straight through.
Thing that I think can try to embarrass her. I reported exactly as I received it. I'm not trying to embarrass
you. I just want to make sure that I get your positions clear.
I have not said, yeah, go ahead.
And now you have stated multiple times that you believe that Israel's involved in the death of Charlie Kirk.
Can you give me...
Yes, we can pull up the clip. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
Can I finish the sentence?
Go ahead.
Can you give me the context for what are you talking about? Like when I say, generally speaking, why people think that Israel's involved? Mm-hmm. Okay, where's your question?
Yeah, do you have any positive evidence whatsoever that Israel killed Charlie Kirk?
Well, I couldn't say Israel was on the ground and shot and killed Charlie Kirk. I would say that there are various things that we're trying to establish, one being a motive. And since I don't believe that Tyler Robinson and his transferee is a convincing motive because he was fired up about politics, which Lance testified that he never spoke about with him, nor do I believe that he was so into LGBTQ issues, since Lance testified they never spoke about LGBTQ issues, that he stopped and ate at Chick-fil-A, which if you are into LGBTQ issues, wouldn't be your lunch before you go kill Charlie Kirk for LGBTQ issues.
let's just stop there. We'll pick it up again in a second. Let's stop there. I love her reasoning for this stuff. So Tyler Robinson and Lance Twiggs never spoke about politics or LGBTQ issues. So what? I mean, okay. It's not unfeasible. It's not feasible. I don't know what people talk about. I don't talk about politics that much with my wife, okay? A little bit. I don't know. What's the big deal? Why would she find it so surprising that they didn't? Here are the good ones. And he stopped at a Chick-fil-A. Oh my God, no. No, not Chick-fil-A. That can't be possible. Chick-fil-A. Like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of gay people don't eat at Chick-fil-A. I happen to have several friends who are gay and eat at Chick-fil-A. It's delicious. The waffle fries are especially good. Of course, gay people eat at Chick-fil-A. And Candace, I got a news flash for you. This one might just short-circuit you. It might just blow your mind. But there are gay people that actually work at Chick-fil-A. No, don't say that, Steve. Don't say it. Okay. Let's listen to a little more of her gobbledygook about Israel, shall we?
Say however positive, negative, however you want to say it.
Well, positive evidence would
have
be
a conversation.
Material evidence and other evidences, which would
what
point
we've said
you to
is on our show is what we said, which is this feels like a conspiracy building. There's no reason to lie about these.
What we said is what we said. It feels like a conspiracy. It feels like it. Don't you know that when they go to trial, Tyler Robinson's defense team is going to stand up, they're going to look at the jury, and instead of presenting facts, they're going to look at the jury and say, jury, it just feels like it. It feels like Tyler Robinson didn't assassinate Charlie Kirk. It feels like it. You got to believe me. Oh, dumb shit. And let's look at one last other one.
I never have said that statement, so I'm not going to get you to ask me personal questions about things that I've never said on record.
Okay, fair.
Your team is sending messages in the back saying they have a video they want to play.
Okay, go ahead.
Via who?
Via who?
My guess is Pierre Carica. I think that there's a reason Pierre knew that Charlie was dead first. I think there's a reason he was a priority. How? Why? I think France and Israel are involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination. And I'm going to put that out there with full confidence.
Okay.
I also involvement.
I understand.
Yeah.
So you think you with full confidence, you think that
I think Israel's
France
involved.
and Israel.
Yeah. I mean, the person that gave me that thing that I reported said that French Foreign Legion were on the ground that day.
Okay, let's stop it there. Let's wrap up with Israel, okay? Israel. Everything in Candace's world is Israel because...
The Jews! Hold on, what?
Let's play that again.
The Jews! Hold on, what?
Okay. So this is the same French Legion idiot that also told Candace about the death threats, which we already have established that 3 government agencies didn't seem, from what we're understanding, didn't seem reliable enough information to believe her on the death threats. But the same anonymous source, could have been Mickey Mouse, French version, who knows, French Legion version, who also tipped her off about the Jews, and France as well. So there's no evidence whatsoever she basically backs away from this whole claim and basically says, no, Israel didn't kill Charlie Kirk, which was what she was actually inferring for 10 months. Now she's backing away to they were involved. There's no evidence that they were involved either. Okay, and she's just a Jew hater. We all know that. Basically, folks, this is a classic case with talking about Israel as it relates to Candace, of show me the man and I'll find you the crime. Clearly, Candace hates Israel and wouldn't shed one fucking tear if Israel were wiped off the map tomorrow to say definitively on our podcast that Israel was involved in Charlie's death with full confidence, when she has absolutely nothing. Okay? Just a Jew hater, an anti-Semite, and an Israel hater. And obviously a BB hater. But that could be a whole other topic.